Hey guys, welcome to Super Game and Chill. We're joined by Rolf, and we were gonna play video games, but
We
did,
both got lazy, didn't want to play games.
yeah,
So.
we didn't want to play games, so we decided to watch Digimon Adventure 2020 instead.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's not bad, admittedly.
It's amazing. What the? It's
It
amazing.
is really good. It's really good. It's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Baby flame, good sir. Baby
yeah.
fucking flame.
Admittedly, I still prefer the term pepper breath, but that's
Well,
probably
you're
just
wrong.
that's just nostalgia. Probably, it's
You're
just probably
wrong.
nostalgia. You can't help
Speaking
it.
about nostalgia, I brought up when we were watching it. I am a huge fan of Butterfly, despite the fact that we did not get it here in the States. And like, the song itself is just nostalgic.
That's fair. I mean,
Like, I know you haven't heard it English dubbed.
yeah, I don't know the meaning as well as you do.
But like, it's pretty much about meeting a lost friend that you haven't, an old friend you haven't seen in a long time.
No,
And
that's
like,
go on.
it's weird because it doesn't fit in line with the kids. Because the kids have never met their partner Digimon.
Exactly. Yeah,
But
that
it
is true.
works if you're looking at the retrospect. It's the Digimon meeting up with the kids again. Because the Digimon always knew about their respective partners.
Yeah, and that's it. It works well when you rewatch it or when you see it in hindsight. So
Yeah.
it's like one of those things that you might not feel it now, but it's gonna hit later, and that's
Yeah.
okay. That's not a problem.
It's just nostalgic despite the fact that we didn't grow up with it. But now let's actually talk about Digimon 2020. Outside of how great Baby Flame is.
Okay, yeah.
I really like the animation.
The animation is very clean. The episode one
Editor,
blew me away.
if you can, insert clip of Greymon playing jump rope with the Argomon. Because that's such a clean animation.
It looked really freaking clean. Because I mean, thinking about back at the original Digimon Adventure,
You never get anything like
which
that.
ran at like a hot. Can we say a hot 6 frames per second?
Oh, no. You're doing it too much.
That was some Ultra Instinct dodges right there, man. I was loving it. By the
I
way, we
will
made it to episode
say-
3 so far. That
Yeah.
Rolf has seen it already, so this is my
I
first
am
viewing.
caught the fuck up, and it's just so good. I don't want to get just any spoilers for the editor because he hasn't seen it.
Okay, yeah, no, that's it though. Also, what I did, I took some notes when I was watching because I just have some stuff I wanted to cover. Some of this might get cut, but all I know is that when in episode 1, when Ty was running up the stairs, I still can't put it in my mind. When the trains were like about to crash or whatever, and they lost control, Ty runs up to the platform like he's about to do something.
He's a 5th grader.
What? Still, even a 5th grader's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna run. What's he gonna do? Just be there?
He's gonna watch as his sister and mom die in a horrific train accident. Okay, he's in a 5th grade. He doesn't know any better.
You know, if he goes up there to watch, there's a good chance of the trains crashing will probably kill him. But yeah,
He doesn't know any
the
better.
crest
right?
of courage is the crest of stupidity.
He doesn't know any better.
Okay.
The first Evo we saw, the Agumon into Greymon scene, like.
Well, technically, we also saw Koromon to Agumon.
True.
I thought that was too soon, but I couldn't be more wrong because Agumon's first appearance was freaking lit.
Agumon into Greymon though, that sequence mid fight was so clean.
It looked really good. It did.
It was nice.
I like the way the stripes appeared throughout the transformation. The thing is that watching episode 1 felt a lot more like watching the special of Agumon versus Parrotmon more than watching like episode 1 of Digimon Adventure.
I can see that.
Yeah. It was really like seeing them come across this Digimon for the first time.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa, this is wild.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I don't want to get into it. I'll mention it later on once you watch more episodes. Just because it's a little spoilery. How'd you feel about Yamato or Matt?
You know, he was very quiet, and I guess that's kind of to be expected of Yamato's character. But I'm joking. But no, yeah,
You still think he's Edge Boy?
kinda. To be fair though, this was handled in a lot more of a toned down manner so far. Looking at Matt here and knowing the way that certain people are, it puts him on that shy side. Is he kind of standoffish? Maybe a little, but there's no reason for it to really yoke him out for it just yet. When you've seen like a bunch of anime, you realize that a lot of the characters in particular aren't too keen on calling other people they don't know that well friends.
Yeah.
You don't call people by their first names and stuff like that. So I mean,
Unless you're Ty.
unless you're tight. But yeah,
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, Akuma's voice is still freaking rad.
Can we talk about the real MVP of these 3 episodes?
Is
he the real MVP? I'm sorry we're using English names.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Koshiro was the real MVP.
Yeah, Koshiro's pretty freaking bad.
The child's amazing. Real MVP, living the next floor up from Tai, handling the business on the laptop. I know I'm calling him the MVP, and it might be coming off a little sarcastic.
No. Jokes aside,
he's a great character. He was really helpful. Me calling him the MVP is just following up on that Tai Chi energy.
Yeah, that's what Tai would say. He would definitely call Koshiro the freaking MVP.
Yeah,
but that's what he is, though, because I mean, these guys.
They would not have known where to go without him.
Yeah, when I was watching, I said that, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, bro, you didn't really help at all. So saying that we did it, you're kind of just saying, whoa, look, there's something happening over there. They could probably see it. But
yeah, because they would have never jumped into the data stream without him.
That's very true. When you see a data stream, I've seen a couple data streams in my life, and I've more often than not thought not to jump into them.
We always jump in. I'm a reckless fuck. Son of the shepherd, always jumping in.
I do my best not to jump into data streams. You know what? That's probably why I don't have a girlfriend now. But you want a girlfriend, you jump into data streams.
So I know we're skipping around a lot, but we're talking about the camp.
Yeah.
The camp gave us Joe Keto.
Yeah.
And Sora, who I'm not going to
I really didn't like Sora's introduction. It's like, oh yeah, you're that girl that all the other girls are saying is the coolest girl.
Yeah, they made her seem too perfect. Like,
isn't that just kind of
trips, drops the laptop, tablet. Sora's just there to catch it.
Yeah, catches your technology, teleports behind you, you drop it. It's all this nasty stuff.
Joe Keto, though.
Perfect character, perfect introduction, perfect everything.
Shows up to tell a bunch of kids that they don't know how to use a knife to immediately cut himself and call for an ambulance. Class A act.
They definitely know how to. They're making me feel very nostalgic for these characters, which is actually another note that I wanted to hit. Did you have anything else to say about the camp real quick, though?
No, I'm also at the camp.
Okay, then.
There's not much to actually talk about the camp.
Yeah, it was brief. It was really cute to see the characters. It was like it excited us, obviously.
No Mimi yet.
Which is probably the saddest thing. We've seen like side cuts of Mimi.
We've gotten Hikari, we've gotten enough of. She definitely knows what's going on, though, because, like, when Tai leaves after the blackout begins, she says goodbye to him.
Yeah, you said that, and that really threw me off. I mean, I can't tell why she would know it too much. She was reaching out a feather in, like, episode 2 or something like that, and I'm like...
I don't know how much she knows, but she knows some of it going on. I don't know if it's more of her knowing, or if it's more of her knowing that Tai was going to leave.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely has, like, a sense about what's going on, but saying that she knows sounds a little too hasty.
Well, I more so meant when I told her she knew during the episode is that she knew Tai was leaving.
Gotcha.
That he wasn't coming back.
Okay, I thought you said, like, she knows about Digimon, she knows about what's
going on.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, this is a little thing from the last season, where from original Digimon Adventure, where, the Digidestin were brought to the digital world by Homostasius, the server. I wouldn't be surprised if she somehow knows about Homostasius, made by name. Not necessarily knows that Homostasius is a server in the digital world, but knows Homostasius by name. That I wouldn't be surprised about.
Okay.
But...
yeah, she has this feeling. She can't say anything, but she has this slight knowledge of this other world. What I was going to say earlier, though, was that clearly these 3 episodes that we've watched so far, you've convinced me. They're pretty freaking rad. They're pretty epic. And I hate saying words like that, but it's true. It's freaking rad. But would this be as awesome if we didn't have the love for the old show that we have? This does not feel like an introduction to Digimon. It feels like if I were a new kid watching this, I'd say, okay, yeah, this is pretty cool, but it's all just kind of moving, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very fast.
Seeing Joe the way we see Joe feels like it's different.
Joe hits different because we
know Joe and we love Joe. I guess if I were a new fan, I'd be like, oh, who's that kid? He's gonna cut himself. Oh, okay, that's funny, I guess. But then I guess I would grow to love him later. So maybe I'm making a big fib about something that's not necessarily too important. But it feels
I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, go ahead.
How would you feel about Omnimon in episode 2 and 3?
Okay, now, admittedly, there not too much came as a legit surprise, but that did. Never would I ever have guessed we would be seeing a freaking Omnimon by episode 2. I dare say that was freaking rushed. They could have at least taken me out to dinner for it.
I
Come
will
on.
say this is spoiler. This is a little spoilery.
Editor beyond watch.
We're 15 episodes in. We have seen one reference to Omnimon.
Since? Okay.
And as far as we know, he's not coming back for a while.
Well, I guess that's okay. That's just a taste then.
As far as this Omnimon is concerned, this time around, it looks like it's solely based off the feathers. And I want to say by episode 6 or 8, it is very clearly shown the feathers are gone.
Okay.
So it looks like we're not going to see a Miracle Omnimon again for like that. I think we might see Omnimon again in the future because they show Omnimon in a silhouette-esque form. And this is another little spoiler, but I don't think it's that bad.
But you're saying that the next time we do see Omnimon, though, it's going to be earned.
It's going to be... It's the next time we see Omnimon, it's a silhouette, and I don't think we're going to see Omnimon again for a long time.
Okay, that's good. Because I'm telling you that Greymon, that Garurumon, they didn't have the AVI, they were not at the proper level, they did not have enough experience points.
And then, as far as when we see the Omnimon silhouette, I know it's a spoiler, but it's not that bad. When we see the Omnimon silhouette again, Tai does mention it to Agumon, and Agumon's response to the silhouette is, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I never became some giant white Digimon.
Well, I didn't come from white Digimon with a sword. Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
He also does mention, like, I'm sorry I keep on saying little spoilery stuff, but, like, it is mentioned where Agumon's like, I remember saving the world with you from the nuke. I just don't remember how the fuck we did it. Gotcha. I remember it happened. I don't remember how he did it, though.
Okay. So, yeah, long story short, this retold like the war game story with like Diaboromon, but not quite. It does it in a different way, and that's honestly pretty funky. Totally worth watching.
Argomon was creepy as fuck.
Argomon was very creepy. I think they did a very good job. You pointed out how
especially
his eyes
the eyes.
Yeah.
It's not even just the eyes he had. It's like the eyes that came out of his chest when he shot the fucking beam.
That's because eyes themselves are uncanny. That's why even Hiei was creepy back when he had all those eyes, or what it was like the Gigana. Eyes are just weird.
So as far as doing the next, unless you want to hit anything else still, unless you want to hit on.
No, that's pretty much it. My last take is just that the kids should have been freaking out more. That's for Tai and for Taichi and Yamato. Yeah, when they're going there.
Though, we don't know how long Yamato's been in the digital world for, because the way he appears, even in the future, next time we see him, he makes it seem like he's been there more than Tai has been there. Like
probably
this is Tai's
probably
first trip,
true.
and Yamato makes it seem like he's been here maybe once or twice before.
I mean, the way I don't know what Koromon's been up to prior, but the way he looks at the Garurumon is just, so you survived or something akin to those lines. And he's like, yeah. So I don't know if Yamato was with him for what he's referencing. I don't know what he's been through. I don't know what those two have been through as a pair. But it's definitely interesting, and I'll admit that I'm intrigued. My interest has been piqued.
I think as far as doing this review, the next review is going to be when the group starts I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's going to be after I believe the last kid we meet to join the group is Joe, before the group comes together again.
Because joining a rogue group is dangerous, and Joe knows better.
So I think the next time we do one of these review videos, it's going to be after we meet Joe.
Okay.
Which I want to say is episode 8, or I want to say it's episode 8, right?
Well,
I want to think about it, without spoiling it. It's going to be It's going to be after a minimum of 4 episodes of watching before we do the next review.
All right then, guys, and I guess we'll see you then.
Yep.
Take care.